Really, you know, it's hard to find good flat land for this. So that's really my big issue, is I do not have any flat land. Right, we are running into a few people having issues. We're staying warm, but at least we have firewood. And it is kind of a mild winter, so that's actually helping things quite a bit. Yeah, this is going to be an excellent place for... I mean, just look at all this. Look at all these mushrooms here. And then roots. Yeah, this is going to be a good spot for it. There's a lot of deer on this side, so I really wish they'd start doing their hunting more. But yeah, this would be a good place to move that. Yeah, that other side was just dreadful. Alright, and it's weird that the hunters don't move these. But that's whatever. Alright, everybody's working at a pretty good pace. Alright, did I tell them to clear down here? I did not. Thought there was somewhere else I told them to clear. And so yeah, food might become an issue again. So we'll just have to keep an eye on it. These woodcutters are not working as fast as I'd like. Neither is this blacksmith. And they got enough wood, they got enough iron, so they should be working quicker. So I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, there's not really a lot of space for farms and stuff. I mean, I don't want to cut out where I can potentially build forests to try to build farms. So I need to find a really good flatland. It might be up here. I mean, that is kind of a ways away. And it could potentially do something here. But then I have this huge mountain and hill in the way. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm gonna put this. No idea at all. Alright, now why is it telling me it stopped streaming when I'm obviously recording still? Well, we'll just keep going. If it doesn't record, it doesn't record. Whatever. I'll be upset. I mean, it was working. Yeah, it's going. Okay. I just don't think it kept up with it. Yeah, no, everything's good there. Right, we're up to 91 people. So let's go ahead and grab another forester. How's that lodge coming? Have not even started yet, which is unfortunate. And we are totally 100% out of food. Ouch. This is very unfortunate. I don't even know what food they're keeping here. Fish. Might be time to consider having a third fishing dock. Because that seems to be the only thing that is keeping pace. Alright, that being said, how much would wool trade for? Let's go ahead and move that over. I'm just curious how much wool will trade for, because then that'll pretty much determine if I'm going to keep wool in here to trade or if I'm going to keep the leather. Whatever trades more is what I'm going to put in the trading dock, and whatever trades less is what I'm going to use for actual clothing. try to clothe everybody. Now, despite having low food, we don't seem to be using it that much. I'm just... okay. That's what I'm talking about. 109 venison. Alright, those hunters are starting to come through for us. Alright, wool is only worth 5. Leather is worth 10. So, wool I'm going to keep. At least for now. And as soon as I put that 100 in there, it just all went away. And that's excellent. Alright, so we did get a couple more sheep. That is exactly what I needed them to do. Alright, come on. I need this gatherer's hut built already. Alright, excellent. Now it just needs to actually be built. So that's that, and I do think I have to just break down and get another fishing dock. I mean, there's no way around that. I'm hurting on food. I could go... you know, let's go hunting cabin. And the reason we're going hunting cabin is because I get so... there's so much deer over here, and it's really good trade stock. So let's go ahead and build a second hunting cabin. Yes, it'll take quite a bit of wood. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, because yeah, if I could trade for that leather, you know, trade that leather for anything. Wool again. Okay, what do you... what can you get me? I don't really need logs. I don't really need anything there. I need food. Alright, so you're pointless. Like, why would you bring me wool, of all things? So yeah, we'll stockpile the wool. I got plenty of leather. And I only got one tool, so we are having a tool deficit, which tells me I'm probably going to need another blacksmith at some point in the near future. Alright, where's that gatherer's hut? Alright, but everything else is doing good. Alright, it is about harvest time, at least for the beans. And surprisingly, we survived the summer with low food. That's kind of amazing. I mean, I think it is really these fishing docks is really what kept us in there. And then a couple big hits with that venison. So that's why I'm going with more hunters. And then probably... Alright, so the gatherers have moved. So I'm actually going to cut work production in this one. Get them all to the other one. But then I'm going to cut this one down. Yeah, just remove that structure. There we are. Okay. Excellent. So remove this. Hopefully get some of this stuff back. Yeah. Structure is being demolished. So hopefully if I get some of it back, that would actually be really helpful. Alright, and then this one should be built really quick. I have everything again. I have plenty of stone, got plenty of logs, and it's really a short walk. So, I really just hope this gatherer's hut does better in the location. And I hope these hunters can get me more food, most importantly. But then also the leather it will be sure to bring. And I still got plenty of wood. Food is kind of an issue. Well, I shouldn't say kinda, it is an issue. And luckily there's no one homeless. That being said, I think as much as I need to build new housing, I don't really think I can afford it. Because I am at like my limit of how much I can successfully keep this town going. Like, I'm barely keeping afloat with tools. I barely have enough food. Alright, let's go ahead and bump the miner and the stonecutter just to give people something to do. And then as soon as that hunting lodge is up, hopefully that'll alleviate a lot of the food issues. And so it's got all its supplies, it just has to be built now. So that is really what we're waiting on, and God, these tools are just horrible. I mean, I could trade for them. I mean, it is really tempting to build a second blacksmith, but that's going to cause me to start losing more wood, and I don't really have it. Alright, but hopefully we get all this deer. I mean, there's a lot here. Like, all they gotta do is like look outside the window and like shoot a little bow and arrow, and they have deer. Like, that's what I'm hoping for. All right, come on, build that quicker. Build it much, much quicker. All right, we are kind of keeping up with food. Now, did that roots thing, did moving that gatherer's hut work? If it did, it's hard to tell. And my health is so low. So low. Yes, it is working. See, a bunch of berries, a bunch of mushrooms. So yes, it is working better. So that being said, I think I might have to build a new herbalist hut over here as well. Just because I think there's going to be a lot more medicine on this side of the forest than there is going to be on the other side. So I might have to do that as well. And so let's go ahead and build a new herbalist hut. We'll build it right there. And then we'll just make sure that these roads are indeed connecting everything. There we are. There we are. All right. Well, then I think I'm just going to have 4 because medicine is always important. And I definitely got to get my health up. And so you just got to remove 7. Alright, you guys gotta get going. Alright, I'm down to 2,000 food. And I am losing some, which is unfortunate. I still have a huge tool deficit. So that being said, I am just gonna take out the rest of the tools I have stored up. And hopefully they can work better on what they have. Alright, come on guys, finish up this hunting cabin. You need to hit like 1 more nail. And that's done. That's all you need. And this thing still needs to have a couple more trees removed. Alright, but at the very least, we have enough farmers. We have our gatherers, we have our hunters. About to get more hunters, have our fishermen. And yeah, I mean, look at that. Like, the roots, the berries, yeah. We are, that is a much better spot for that. I'm glad I moved it. We are starting to get a little stockpile of fish, stockpile of venison. Alright, this is built. Excellent. Alright, we are going to up the capacity to 4. And then 4 hunters. So like I said, that's going to take care of the wood, or the food, and that's going to also take care of leather. Which is going to be a huge trade stock for me. And then with all luck, I got 134. How much am I looking for? 140. So yeah, we just got to move some over. The rest should be wool. It is. I'm just going to start stockpiling the wool a little bit. And we're starting to run out of wood again. So I think it might be about time to do another clear cut. Alright, sorry forest. I need all this wood. I need it all. Alright, health is starting to get a little bit better. We're just waiting on our herbalists to get finished. And people are freezing again. That's unfortunate. I have enough firewood, do I not? Apparently I do not. And it is a colder winter this year. I might have to rethink this here. So I might have to think about maybe putting houses in a few other places, because I don't think they have to go to their house to warm up. I think they could just go to any house. So if I were to build a few houses on the other side, over here where most of my industry is. Alright, food's becoming an issue. Wood is definitely an issue. Alright, that's why I lost a lot, because I had to move 30 over here. Alright, so yeah, I did have some major building projects. That's why I'm down on wood. But we are still going to clear cut that other forest. And we will take care of it that way. So that will be fine. And health of citizens is not looking good. But I think we're looking pretty good. I could stand to use another trader though. You know, because I do need to trade for stuff, because I need tools, I need logs, I need food. I need everything. Right, we are sitting on a good amount of venison. So yeah, those hunters really came in handy, and it's about time I think about another fishing dock. But first, I gotta focus on the health. And it is early spring, so it should be about planting season. Which they are working on that, and unfortunately I'm probably going to lose quite a few to freezing, even though it's getting warmer. It makes no sense. Like, it's 40 degrees, they should not be having freezing events at this point in time. Alright, what do you got for me? You have food. Alright. You have chestnuts, you have walnuts, and you have squash. Well, I don't think I need squash. So let's see, how much can I trade? Let's go 600 of the chestnuts. And yep, there goes more of my workers. Because for some ungodly reason, they are cold. Alright, that should work. I do have a good amount of stone, but I'm going to hold on to that in there. Okay, let's go ahead and dismiss you. Alright, what do I got? I have 18 wool in here, 2 leather, but it's going to be moving over. Alright, so the herbalist stand is up. So luckily for that, the trees are growing, so I could move more people over there, but I think I need to start focusing on the food. So they're split, so hopefully that one forest does a little better than the other one, but I do have 2. So it should work. And what do I even have? Right, I do have a hunting lodge over here. The herbalist and the forester. Excellent, I got back the population I lost to freezing. We are starting to recoup our wood losses a little bit. Alright, but I think this is going to be an excellent place to put in a pause. If you like what you watch, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, don't forget to check me out on Facebook and Twitter. Stay up to date with all the latest news. And also head on over to Patreon and support all my crazy projects over there. So I am Yed4455. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.